Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Morrowind, the third Elder Scrolls game. In our last episode, I was a genius. So we were trying to find this ancient bone bow of Sun Sulapud, or whatever his name was, the ancestor guy here. And I couldn't find it. Well, it turns out we were actually in the right place to begin with. What had happened, though, is there is a ghost that we killed that had the bow, but he disappeared. So unfortunately, I've been forced to cheat a little bit. I had to go ahead and use the console command to add the bow. Whoa, that's not the right buttons. To add the bow into our inventory, which is right here, because I didn't pick it up off the corpse of the ghost we killed. So that was my fault. That's why we couldn't finish the quest. But now that we have the bow, which we would have had, we did the quest, we killed the guy. We have the bow. Let's go ahead and take it over here. And let's become a member of the Ashland tribe. I'm so sorry that I didn't pick that up last episode. So Outlander, have you completed the initiation rite? This is my father's Bonebiter bow. You have completed the initiation rite. I name you Grugtar, clan friend of the Ashlanders and drinker of delicious Coca-Cola. Not sponsored, by the way, just delicious. Keep my father's bow and bear it with honor. You are a friend of our tribe and may rest in any Urshilaku bed. But do not harm other tribe members or take their things. And now I will fulfill my other promise. Go to the wise woman's yurt, and Nabani Mesa shall examine you and test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. Woo! Alright, we're getting farther. We're making it. Getting it done. Nope, that's not where we want to go. Is this that lady we made angry because we were hanging around in her house? Yes. Hey, lady. So, they've told me of you, Outlander, or shall I say clan friend. You are hard-headed and ignorant, but perhaps it is not your fault. My lord, the Ashkan, says you will ask me about the Nerevarine prophecies. He also says I will test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. I must do as my lord, the Ashkan, says. So ask your questions, and I will test you. There are many Nerevarine prophecies, and they suggest many things. Aspect and uncertain parents, the moon and star, sleepers, 7 curses, the curse's bane, the prophecy of the stranger, the prophecy of the 7 visions, the lost prophecies. Let's talk about the aspect and uncertain parents. Oh. Ask me of these things if you are patient. If you would be wise, or if you are impatient to know, just ask. Do I pass the test of the Nerevarine prophecies? Go ahead, Outlander. I am the wise woman. Ask your questions and I will answer. Okay. If what you say is true, you are indeed born on a certain day of uncertain parents. This is part of the prophecy. But many have the same birthday and many are not sure of their parents. It is interesting, but it does not make you the Nerevarine. Okay. Legend says, in Doril Nerevar's family standard bore the moon and star, and Nerevar's armor and weapons bore this sign. Some say he bore a moon and star birthmark. Some say he has a magic ring marked with a moon and star. Others say he was born under a moon and star. In any case, I think the moon and star is the mark of the Nerevarine, and you do not have this mark, so you are not the Nerevarine. So we need to get the moon and star, the sleepers. Rumors say that in the towns, mad cultists called sleepers are attacking people, saying that Dagoth has awakened, and will drive the Outlanders from Morrowind. Perhaps it is just a coincidence, but I think it is a sign of the Nerevarine. Not necessarily a sign that you are the Nerevarine. Perhaps the time of the Nerevarine has come, and you have come at the same time. This is not passing the test, but it may mean you have some part to play in the coming of the Nerevarine. The 7 curses. It is another Ashlander prophecy of the Nerevarine. It is called the 7 curses of the Sharmat. But I do not know it, and I know no one who does. It may be lost, but such things happen. A wise woman dies or forgets, or a clan is wiped out. Perhaps someone knows, but is keeping it secret. Perhaps it is one of those many books of your settled peoples. I have heard that the dissident priest of the temple may have such books. Okay. How about the stranger? It is another Ashlander prophecy of the Nerevarine. It is called the Seven Curses of the Sharmat. Oh, I just read that. Woo! This is the best known of the Nerevarine prophecies. We call it the stranger. When earth is sundered and skies choked black, and sleepers serve the seven curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far neath moon and star. Though stark-born to sire uncertain, his aspect marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall, but one remains. Okay? How about the lost prophecies? There are Nerevarine prophecies that have been lost, the seven curses and others. Some are forgotten, some hidden, some deliberately lost. The wise women are the memory of the Velothi people, but it is a faulty memory, and we are mortal and our knowledge dies with us. But we hear that the dissident priests of the temple study our Nerevarine prophecies, and record them in books. Such written words never die. You must go to them and ask for these books, and bring what you find to me. Ooh, we got a bunch of quests here, okay. So let's ask her about the test. Do I pass the test? You are not the Nerevarine. You are one who may become the Nerevarine. It is a puzzle, and a hard one, but you have found some of the pieces, and you may find more. Do you choose to be the Nerevarine? Then seek the lost prophecies among the distant priests of the temple. Find the lost prophecies, bring them to me, and I will be your guide. And take these copies of the stranger and the seven visions. Now I have told you all I know. Go think on what I told you, and do what must be done. Okay. Well, so we got some books. We got an inability to click. Ah, there we go. The seven visions. Try that again. Seven visions of seven trials of the incarnate. These are the words of the prophecy called Seven Visions of Seven Trials of the Incarnate. I wrote them down as she spoke them to me. Seven trials. What he puts his hand to, that shall be done. What is left undone, that shall be done. On a certain day to uncertain parents. Second trial, neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. So immortal. In caverns dark, Azura's eye sees, and make to shine the moon and star. A stranger's voice unites the houses. Three halls call him Hortator. A stranger's hand unites the Velothi. Four tribes call him Nerevarine. He honors blood of the tribe unmourned. He eats their skin and is reborn. His mercy frees the cursed false gods, binds the broken, redeems the mad. He speaks the law for Velos people. He speaks for their land and names them great. So these are the things I have to do, it looks like. Okay. Got it. Now what is the stranger? Okay, that's just that big poem. So I guess we're off to the temples. So we need to find some dissident priests in the temples, I would guess. Actually, we got to go back to Caius next. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and recall. That's levitate, not recall. Oh, I'm so sad. Come on, stop flying so we can rest, Grug. Oh, I'm so sad that happened. I was ready to head right back to Balmora. But instead, I just cast the wrong spell. Oh. Come on. Come on, spell. We're off. There we go. Resting here is illegal. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? There we go. Alright, now we will head back to here. That's all good. So, we need to go find a dissident priest in the temples. Is our next step. I'm guessing we're going to end up going to Vivek. Is going to be my guess, but who knows. But first, we must report back to our skooma junkie boss, Caius, here in Balmora, and see what he thinks our next step is. Woo! There we go. Climb a couple steps. I'm surprised he lives at the top of the hill here. Just seems like it'd be a richer place.
A pleasure to meet you.
Greetings to you. Are you here to discuss your orders, Grugtar, or is there something else you want? Orders. You've spoken with Sul Matul in Nabani Mesa, and from what they say, it sounds like you could really be the Nerevarine. That's just incredible. But I'll have to get used to the idea. Let me try to get word to Meira Milo. Maybe she can find out whether the dissident priests have any lost prophecies. But in the meantime, I have a very tough assignment for you. Do you think you're ready? I'm sure. I'm ready for anything. Don't get overconfident. But it so happens that I agree. You're ready. But just in case, I'm going to give you 400 drakes. Before you head out, make sure you outfit yourself with the healing potions, new gear, a little training, whatever you think you need most. And remember, if you get in trouble, back off, rest up, go back fresh. Don't get cocky. I think this will be a rough one. Okay. Here's your mission. Fort Buckmoth sent a patrol to Narmok, hunting smugglers with 6th House connections. They found a 6th House base, a 6th House shrine, and a 6th House priest named Dagoth Gers. Speak to Champion Rasa Polia at Fort Buckmoth. He'll tell you about the patrol in the 6th House base. Your orders: find that 6th House base, kill Dagoth Gers, and bring me a full report on the 6th House base. Woo, okay. Where is Fort Buckmoth? Fort Buckmoth is an Imperial Legion garrison for the Redoran district. The fort lies south of Aldrune, a short walk from Aldrune's south gate. So south of Aldrune. 6th South base. Champion blah, 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 says patrol. I can't even talk today. Champion Risa Pulia at Fort Buckmoth says a patrol found a 6th House base in a cave the locals call Ilunibi. However, the one trooper who escaped report has died of corpus disease. Before he died, the troopers reported fighting with monsters and cultists, and something about a powerful 6th House priest called Dagoth Gers. But go talk to Rosa Paula at Fort Buckmoth. She'll have all the details. What is corpus disease? I don't know much about it. I've never seen a case myself. You can get it from contact with the red mountain monsters they call corporous beasts. I think it's like a blight disease, only worse. It usually drives victims mad and causes terrible deformed growths on the body. I'll check any of my informants and find out how to cure it. In the meantime, just follow your orders. I don't know what else to do. Alright! Oh, we are off to Fort Buckmoth! Woo! So that means we're off to Aldrune first. Head on there. Sounds like a good plan to me. Woo! I am concerned about this corpus disease. Hopefully it's not as bad as dragon scale. Trust me, it's a bad disease. And Sam Tarley's got a tough iron stomach. If you know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Aldrune? Way too dark here. Let's wait till the next day. Oh, and of course we have a... We're not walking through that. We'll wait a day. There we go. We'll walk through some fog. We are not walking through that. So we are looking for Buckmoth Legion Fort. Just to the south. That's easy enough. Walk out these gates. Follow this little road right here. This is not a road. I don't think we'll fit through here. Ah, stopped by the game. There we go. There's the fort. Well, that was easy to find. Maybe if I paid attention to directions, it'd be easy to get places. I think we probably have to go this way to get to the front. This looks like the correct path. Maybe? Lady, we are on a quest to beat the game. We don't have time for your side quest nonsense. Did I go the wrong way? I think we did somehow. I have really got to start paying more attention to the directions. Just the things the people say in general. Seems to be a bit of an issue this game of me not paying attention to where we're going or what we're doing. It's so difficult. Everyone is so chatty. And listen, the only person who's worth listening... That's an odd sound effect. Is that these torches? It is. These are some loud torches. Alright, well. The only person worth listening to is me. Alright, so we gotta find Kulila, their champion. I'm gonna bet you... Yeah, probably not outside here, Grug. Probably in the main fort building. Right here. Would be my guess. Is that you? It is. Reza Pulia, or Raesa Pulia, if you were going to say it in real Latin. It's been a long time since I've had to actually pronounce stuff correctly. I am Raesa Pulia, champion of the Legion garrison here at Buckmoth Legion Fort. And your Grugtar, Caius Casodes, sent you, didn't he? It'd actually be Caius. Caius says you're the one to handle this 6th house base near Narmak. Only one trooper returned. He died soon after, horribly disfigured with corporous disease and out of his wits. In his ravings, he spoke of a cavern on the coast. He called it Inubi. It's not on our maps. Try asking locals in Narmak. They fought with cultists and disfigured man-beasts. Corporous monsters, I think. They fled the attackers and got lost in the caves. They then ran into a half-man creature named Dagoth Geras. This Dagoth Geras slew the rest of the patrol, but spared the one trooper. He told the trooper he was being spared so he might tell others that the sleeper awakes. The 6th house has risen, and Dagoth is lord, and I am his priest. And all will be one with him in the flesh. The trooper awakened outside the caves and returned here. We couldn't recognize him, and he didn't respond to questions. Just kept rambling on like a madman until he dies. Alright. Narmak is an island fishing village off the Bitter Coast. We've been there before. We don't need to read this. Instructions how to get to Narmak. We can just go there. Because remember, Narmak is... Is it here? No, that's Dagenfell. We've been to Narmak. Nices. There it is. Yeah, we've been to Narmak before. It's just right there. So what we're going to do is... Oh, let's not play this game where Grug gets lost. We're going to head back to Aldrune, which should just be right over here. If my directions are correct, and I haven't got completely lost, I think we can just take a Silt Strider to Narmak. So we'll go there and we will ask around about Inubii. Take the same shortcut we did earlier. Because we're cool like that, kids. Grug doesn't need to use no gates. This wall seems very indefensible, by the way. This is not sound Imperial construction, I can tell you that. Alright. Travel. Margon?
We make a special trip just for you.
And then you
So
can take me
brand.
to... Wait, where are we? No, we went the wrong way. How did we get to Narmak? Oh, we walked there once from Caldera. I remember we did a big long walk there because that's where the lady gave us the boots of blinding speed. Oh, now I remember.
Why walk when you can run?
How I remember. What is... I mean, we could just go straight south along the coast. Let's do that. Ow. Okay. Not the most graceful. What? What are you doing? Why are you in the water? At least he's got pants on. Hentis Yosamunumunu. Hanabs, he doesn't have pants on! I'm not getting involved with this guy with no pants in a river. This is not happening today. Good day, sir. I want nothing to do with you or your no pants. That's just the most random Morrowind thing ever. Alright. Let's see. Keep going this way. Ooh. We're gonna pass some landmarks here, I guess. Maybe we'll get some of our map filled back out. That will be handy. This should be a pretty quick run. I don't think there's going to be much... Ooh, Barandis. Really? I don't think there's going to be much that's actually going to stop us or cause us any kind of problem on our way south here. So, we might as well just do the run. I think what we'll do is we'll get there. That's going to take us a couple minutes, like a 2 or 3 minute walk, probably. And then depending on how long it takes, that'll dictate what our next step is here in this adventure. Roop. Ignore me, Nyx Hound. Or don't ignore me. Okay. I sensed him coming at us from behind. Look at that Bullnetch just hanging out, doing his thing. Yeah, we're just going to go this way. See, look, we're halfway there already. That's not bad at all. Just keep going. Whoop. What kind of plant is this? It's a fancy plant, that's what it is. These stupid drows? I don't know how you pronounce it. All I know is they're dumb. Get back on land here, move a little faster. We could cast our water walking spell, actually. There we go. Now we can just run. That's so much easier. So much easier. And way better than our flight spell. Oh, forget that levitate spell. So bad. So slow. It's terrible. Are we being chased? No, we are not. Ooh, we leave a cool little wake in the water, though. That's cool. Woo! That looks really neat. Oh, we're almost there. Man, this water walking lasts forever. Woo! I'm mesmerized by this trail. Look, clams. I wonder if they're bearded. Oh, let's see here. A weird little... weird little island of doom over here. Mud crabs and... oh, there's a lot of these. A lot of those annoyances. We must be on track. The game's trying to stop us with these things. Whose names suddenly escape. Oh, there's a sunken boat over here. Go away. This is a quest. We are not. This is like the guy with no pants. We just don't dare get involved. Oh, it's actually marked on our map. Carthage Point. That'll be important. Oh, there's a little house over here. What is this? Not a house, like a cave. Are we still Oh, we gotta... Alright. Apparently you don't know how to deal with this in the water. Let's get up here. There we go. What is this? Huh! So guess what? We don't need to go into town and ask around. Really? Thank you. This is just silly. Can all of these things just be gone? Come on, Cliff Racer. Let's go. Come on. Like, there's a mud crab here. It is causing problems. This Cliff Racer needs to lower down so we can hit you. Alright. Listen. Buddy. Can we reach you yet? So dumb. Alright, so let's rest until we're healed. We're going to get to level up too. Let's go strength. Let's go... Oh man, I wish we had more intelligence, but that's okay. Let's go intelligence and let's go hit points. That feels good. So, what this means is we have found Ilunubi, the carcass of the saint. And I think what we'll do is we will head into there on the next episode. Since we're almost at 30 minutes, I feel like we've gotten where we need to go. And we turned in some quests. So next episode we will head in here and find out what this nonsense is all about. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends, and as always, we hope to see you soon.